How can you knock it past him and then accelerate towards the ball and he doesn't do it and they get the ball? This edge, where the Polny, Celestin, Latinin, Kaneko. Oh, they've let Wasberg in. Wasberg! 2-0. And the rebound falls kindly for my player. I didn't press the button to make it do it. I evaded the magic arms and the leaning into my player, as you'll see, which is what he did do. He went away from him, he left the door open. And there, I evaded that and I went away, which is why I'm moving to the right there. I tried to put it into the corner and it wouldn't have it. It kind of manipulated it straight at the keeper, which I didn't do. And then I'm glad I got the rebound. And then left-footed, he tucked it away. And again, the Swedish blonde has scored, and he's through again. Wasberg. The arms have come out, and apparently you could see the pass on the bar, but he couldn't get there because the arms, magic arms. Gazal, Hisage. Oh, everybody was coming out and then tried an early cross. I think Yegorov is in slightly better form, but I left him on the bench because I figured that I'd take Wasberg off as a substitute. That was one of the plans, and put Yegorov on because he's still a young kid. Yegorov, I think he's like still 18, is he? So you know, I know Wasberg's not really, you know. I think Wasberg's in his early 20s, isn't he? He's Edge. Wasberg. Oh, and I tried a straight pass there, not a through ball, and he's moved behind their defender when we were looking to play him the ball, but we've got there. Escasibar driving forward, knocks it back to Hisage, and then it... Why didn't he just go straight back? Oh. I have to go to the bench and make some changes in a bit. Wasberg just can't get anything on that as it zips past him. Leicester knock it about at the back. They're 2-0 down. Leicester City, the ex-Premiership side, and yeah. Oh, almost dangerous ball there, wouldn't it? And they're keeping it very well under, you know, my players closing it down. Almost getting, but almost isn't quite, is it, as they pick their men. And then, have we stolen it? Yes. Kaneko. Wasberg's looking for this. Wasberg. And again, I tried to go for the outside post and bend it just inside it, but Kazal, I'm going to have to be careful. Leicester are pressing forward here as they look to shut me out. Gazal. Wasberg. Yes! 3-0. What a strike. And he punches and swivels round and celebrates with his arms aloft. Just managed to pick out a man. Leicester were pushing out, closing down, through two players just inside the post. What a finish! Took it round, rolled his body, right foot, What a finish. Kasper Schmeichel, who has come up in searches when I've done goalkeeper searches. He seems to have some stats that I like in goalkeepers. Couldn't get that. What a finish. Time to go to the bench. 2 goals. And he does need to come off. He's knackered. He's been brilliant. Once again, he's been brilliant. You know, I don't know how many people had heard of him, but if you've been watching these, you'll have heard of him now. Well worth picking up and adding to your squad if you're coming in out of a division much like this one. I think left back, Phil Tizzinho. And I think right back I might like him less. I can come on at right back. Just to shore things up now. 3-0 up and you know, away from home to Leicester, and now is the time to shore things up in the fresh legs. So yeah. Right. I know people like players with things on skill cards and that, but you can't afford them if you're doing a team like this, and if you're structuring a team like this in the Sky Bet Championship or a similar, you know, secondary division. I know a lot of people like to go for the major teams and stuff, but yeah, if you're doing a team and you need a forward, a young forward with the potential to improve, you know, hopefully that's one thing about doing these as like Leicester superbly well, and then the game tries to foul him, they try to gang up on him, and he does brilliant. Let's see if we can get that over there. We can, we've got a runner on this. Oh, he's put it wide. Who's that? Yegaroff. Oh, it looked easier to score. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, but, you know, get these players on the map, because, you know, I found them to be good. And like I say, you don't need to go out and spend millions and millions. You just don't. You don't. I think I paid 2 million for Nucias because you've only got one scout, and you can only scout one player at a time in this game. And then you have to be reliant on the fact that that player that you're interested in will come up on the scout list at the time that you have the money and the space in your transfer bids. So if you've got 5 bids down, you can't bid for any more. Well, that might be the time when he might come up and be shown on the scout list, might he? It's going to fall calendar for the minute. And we managed to deflect it or get it over there. And Barbera, did he save that? Who got anything on that? Barbera, brilliant. 88 minutes. And we haven't been able to cheat or instigate any cheating for any of our 3 goals. We can't do it. We don't have the buttons. The AI can do it to us, but we can't do it to them. We can't. And that's why it's not fair. That's why it is cheating, because it's not the same set of rules for the player that it is for the AI. But yeah, 3 minutes injury time. Let's keep a clean sheet. We've played brilliantly. We've played brilliantly. And we had a Swedish blonde who is just great. As Yegaroff takes another touch that I didn't want him to take, but he might be in. No. And they're going to get this one away, and then the whistle's going to go. There you go. Leicester 50-0, Leeds United 3 at the King Power Stadium. Brilliant. And Pratt punches the air. Fantastic. And after 2 games where we've been cheated against, Wasper gets an 8. It's nice to get 3 points. I'll see you for the next one.